Right, GVWD. Someone like to move GVWD's agenda? Thanks. Moved and seconded. Any changes? All those in favor, opposed, carried. Minutes from May 27th. Moved and seconded. Any errors or omissions? Seeing none, all those in favor, opposed, carried. We do have a consent agenda consisting of 3 items. Would anybody like to remove anything out of consent? We are on meeting 4 of 8. Sure. So while you're, sorry, I didn't mean to go too quick there, but while you're getting caught up, if you did want to, item E 2.1 about awarding a contract for the tenant improvements, if you wanted to see some designs of what the new building floor plans, the average floor plans are going to look like on your desktop in front of you, there's a little icon that says GVWD Project and Budget Update 2016, July 29th. So if you wanted to see some colorful pictures of what the tenant improvements are going to look like, that's where they are. Would anybody like to remove anything? Director Walton?
I remove E 1.2.
Thank you. Anyone else? Someone like to move the consent agenda? Moved and seconded. Last chance. Seeing none, all those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Director Walton, 1.2.
Yes, I would like to. I just recollect an issue quite a few years ago now when the Tsleil-Waututh First Nation were requesting access through the Coquitlam watershed to move equipment into the valley that they otherwise would have to barge up, and it was denied at that point in time. And I guess question I guess I have is at this point, what has changed? This was before certainly your 10 years chair and 10 years as the CEO, but I'm just wondering what has changed. I know you don't have a working knowledge of the prior circumstances, but I remember it did cost the Tsleil-Waututh First Nation a significant amount of money to have to barge to get up. So what are the criteria that are laid out here? If any, if you like, one First Nation or anyone else wishes to get access to the watershed.
So on the bigger issue that I think you're asking there, we are working on what that would look like for all First Nations that want to have access to it. We had a specific need with Coquitlam for ceremonial issues right now, and we kind of stick handled that to get through it because it was there was some time sensitivity for them to be a part of that. And I think part of for ceremonial and other things along that nature, to come get full board approval every time that they want to go there. And in some cases, it's because there's been an illness or a death in the First Nations, and we might not meet for a month, and that just doesn't work for them. So we're going to try to figure out a more blanket policy on how to allow that, whether it's for different groups, that sort of thing, or different First Nations, not groups.
So that work's being done within the water committee?
I'm not sure. I think. Oops, sorry. I turned it off.
We've actually attached the board policy to the report that's on the agenda, and the intent is to update that policy and bring it through Utilities Committee and back to the board with some proposed changes to address the First Nation, the unique First Nation issues, whether it's Tsleil-Waututh, and so on.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Would someone like to move the resolution? Moved and seconded. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, opposed, carried. Motion to adjourn. Oh no, sorry, a resolution to close. Under 91 E or G and I. Moved and seconded. All those in favor, opposed, carried. Motion to adjourn. Moved and seconded. All those in favor, opposed, carried.